every one of those people ridiculed the out of me for selling liquor on the computer.
You'll be your own biggest critic, but you won't at the same time also be your own biggest fan. That needs to change, starting today.
If you get a little bit behind and you need to get caught up, hit the turbo button, go hard for 3 or 4 days, get yourself where you need to be.
Rise and shine, it's Insecurity time.
I wake up every morning.
Espresso keep me going.
I wake up every morning.
So let's start your day off right together. Grab your coffee and sip on today's message from Gary Vaynerchuk. Also, if you want to learn to have more confidence, check out my 254 series. They're free. The link to join are in the description below.
On a bigger macro, patience and failure, they all ladder up to one thing, which is insecurity. I tell everybody that I meet along the way that I think is authentic, put your 2 fingers in your ears, execute in perpetuity, and let the chips fall. That's the only way you'll ever be able to achieve something remarkable, because when you are doing anything interesting or game-changing or like different, you're only gonna, I've only been booed my whole life. Every single thing I've done, basically from school to professionally. I mean, I don't know if I've ever taken more heat for not opening a second liquor store with my dad. Like the entire liquor industry, which was my life, right? My dad's liquor industry in New Jersey was my life. Every one of those people ridiculed the out of me for selling liquor on the computer. You're pouring all that money and selling liquor on the computer? You should open a second liquor store, right? So like, I think there's certain people, entrepreneurs, givers, politicians, there's millions of different kinds of teachers. There's certain people who are just capable of doing that. And I think the reason I talk a lot about it is my hope is if this one answer can let them hear one less voice, that's moving the needle. Because you're either on offense or you're on defense. And dwelling about other people's opinions of how you live your life is defense.
People aren't afraid of failing. You're afraid of failing in front of other people. You'll sing in the shower, but you won't sing on the street corner. You'll record a video, but you'll never release it. You'll be your own biggest critic, but you won't at the same time also be your own biggest fan. That needs to change, starting today. So my biggest fear is disappointing people. I'm terrified of disappointing people. The idea that you would come to my Thought Leadership Academy and I would teach you how to win on social media and get the ideas out of your head and pay $2,000 to do it. The idea that you would come and be disappointed destroys me. And it's led to some positive things in that I always over-deliver. I'm always obsessed. I'm always putting so much value to that. Even if you only get 10% of the value I'm giving, you still more than made the money that you invested into any of the stuff that I'm doing. But at the same time, it's still this fear. And so I want to attack the fear. I teach myself to attack the fear. And I think you should too. An example was when I did my tour, 90 days, 23 cities, and I did a paid tour because I was afraid to do it. Initially, it was supposed to be a free tour. It was supposed to be coffee shop meetups across the US, low risk, super easy. If one person shows up, great. If nobody shows up, awesome. If 100 people show up, great. There's no risk, right? It's free. You come, don't come, whatever. And my agent said that's playing it small. You got to charge for the event. And my first reaction was, oh my God, I can't charge for this event, right? Like, choking up because I'm afraid that if I start charging for it, then I need to bring so much more value. And because that was the reason, then I had to go off and do it. If there was a strategic reason why I should do a free event, then that's fine. My next tour I'm looking at for 2020 is going to be free, is going to be ideally, fingers crossed, I get my book deal. It's going to be at bookstores with my new book launch. So I want to do 20 something cities, East Coast, Texas, Mexico with my book launch. And it's free to come. Hopefully you buy a book, but it's not required, but it's free to come out because it's going to be supporting the book launch. That's a strategic reason why I should be free. I didn't have a good reason why the first one shouldn't be free, why the tour this year shouldn't be free. And so I had to do it. I had to step into the fear. You have to step into the fear and do it because you need to attack the thing that you're afraid of, especially when it's related to other people, right? I'm not afraid of failing. I'm afraid of failing in front of other people. Right? I can suck all day here in the office, but I don't want to suck in front of somebody else. I don't want to make people feel like whether they're spending $50 to come and see me that was on tour or $2,000 to come see me at my Thought Leadership Academy here, I don't want people to feel disappointed. And because I feel that way, I need to step into it. And I try to teach myself, attack it, attack it, attack it. If there's no good strategic reason why, then I have to do it, because otherwise I'm playing small. And even just attacking it for the sake of attacking it is good. Even if it doesn't lead to a positive result for your business, it's good because you're building strength, because you're pushing your comfort zone, because you're getting better, because you're growing. That's worth something. That's a ton of value. Because if you can conquer your fear of doing this one thing, that translates to every area of your life. If you teach yourself to have more courage, that translates everywhere. So maybe you're afraid of, if you're on a cruise ship and they bring up couples and they do a game show, you're afraid of what might happen on that game. Do it. How does that make you a better entrepreneur? It makes you 1,000 times better as an entrepreneur. Because that's the same fear that you face in your business. That fear of going on that game show on the cruise ship, that fear of taking your phone and recording a video in public on the street. These fears that seem like nothing, they show up everywhere in your life. They show up everywhere in your business. And so learning to tackle them, especially in low stakes, starts building the muscle. Who cares if you fail on a street corner making a video? Great, go do it. If that is scaring you right now, do it. Teach yourself, you do it. You have courage, you do scary things. You come out on the other side. You'll come out with more strength, and then you'll start seeing things happen in your business. You'll have more courage. You'll have more boldness. You'll be more willing to do things, and then your business starts taking off. You have to lose the fear of failing in front of other people. I'm going to give you 3 ways on how to do it. Step number 1 is embrace your bold ideas. I'm a big believer that when you have these moments of boldness, maybe it's happening right now. Maybe you're feeling bold right now watching the video. Amazing. You have these moments of boldness. We have moments of boldness. I don't think people are bold all day long, right? And if you are, then you have moments of even greater boldness. You have these moments, these spikes, these hits, right? You go to an event. I look at people come to my Thought Leadership Academy. They have these huge moments of boldness, right? And then you fall back down. And that's normal. You're watching a movie, you get inspired, you fall back down. You have a conversation, you get inspired, you fall back down. The decisions that you make in the moments of boldness, I believe, are the right ones for you. Those are the decisions you have to follow through on and embrace. And then your head talks you down from them. The head brings you back down to playing small. And so when you're feeling bold, what have you come up with? I want to go do X. You have to go do it. You have to start building momentum. You have to start committing to some other people. Embrace the bold ideas. Recognize that those aren't the crazy ideas. Those crazy ideas that come up with when you're feeling bold are not crazy. Those are actually the best ones for you. You're just buried under a pile of garbage of limited beliefs on top of you. Those are the things you have to go chase down. And when it gets hard, when it gets difficult, when you want to quit, remind yourself, this idea came to me when I was feeling bold. I have to do it because I do bold things. You teach yourself. Step number 2 is expect to suck. This is where it gets super liberating. Expect to suck. The first time you do anything, expect to suck. Why do you expect to be great the first time out? Why do you expect your first video that you make to be great? It's not. It'll suck. That's the best. It should suck, right? If you are amazing at making your first video, then you should have started making videos 4 years ago. I believe that. You waited too long. Your first at anything should be terrible. It doesn't mean that you suck. I think you're amazing. You're a genius. You're Michael Jordan. You're the best of all time. It's something. But Michael Jordan didn't dunk his first ball, right? He didn't shoot and it went in right away, right? You suck at the beginning. That's normal. Learning any skill, you suck at the beginning. And it's really hard because you know what looks good. If you want to be a basketball player, you know what a good basketball player looks like. If you want to be a YouTuber, you know what a good YouTube video looks like. But then you can't do it yet. Your first one sucks, and that's where most people quit because they expect to be good. They're worried about looking bad in front of other people. They're not good the first time out, and so then they never go back to it. And this is what happens when people are growing up. You fail all the time. It's normal. It's okay. You fall down. Awesome. You get back up. You keep going. And then we stop trying. As adults, how often are you trying new things? How often are you willing to risk failure, to risk losing, to risk looking like a fool? You don't want to. And so you're not trying as much anymore. And you never find the thing that you could be Michael Jordan at. You never find it. And you get stuck in some life and some job that you hate forever. That's most people. I don't want that to be you. You need to try more. You need to explore more. You need to expect to suck. The first 18 times of doing something, you may suck. Amazing. Keep going. The most important thing is, are you liking it? Do you like the process? Successful people love the process. I love making videos. I like this process. This fires me up. I'm just sitting here by myself in my office, talking to a camera. I love it. This is great. I love it. For other people, they may hate it. Amazing. Don't do that. Go do something else. Go build little Timo toys, right? Awesome. Whoever made this. Who made this? Design in California. Oh, they didn't even give them credit. All right, design in California. Right? Go make toys. Go do something. Go do the thing that you love. Expect to suck, but if you love the process of it, you will get better. Think about whatever you learned in school, most of it you forgot. But this thing that you remember is the stuff that you connected with, that you liked more. So when you love something, you're gonna just learn it a lot faster. When you like something, you're gonna get better a lot faster. Even if you suck at the beginning, you'll get better a lot faster. You have to find that thing. And step number 3 is tie your self-worth to the effort, not the result. What I want you to do is go home and then sleep and think, am I proud of my effort? Am I proud of what I did today? Am I proud of the effort that I put in today? I want to be proud of my effort today in making videos. Right? I'm trying my best. Maybe it's not good enough. Maybe today sucks. Awesome, but I'm trying. I'm proud of my effort. I'm proud of the attempt. Most people tie their self-worth to winning, to the results, to the money, to the gold medal, to the whatever, right? To the YouTube, to the plaques back there. You can't do that. Because if you tie your self-worth to winning, you're only going to do things that you know you're going to win at. And therefore you play small for life. If you value winning above everything else, you'll only do the things that you know you're going to win at. And so you play small for life. You stop trying new things because you're going to fail at the beginning, right? Expect to suck. You don't expect to suck. You expect to be great. And then you're not. And so you stop doing that thing. You'll only take on small projects, but you're capable of way more. You're capable of doing something much bigger. And so when you tie your self-worth to the effort, when you say, I am proud of my effort today, if you did that every day, you're going to probably lose way more than most people, right? You're going to be getting up and losing almost every day. And then you have these big wins. But when you look back on this year of losing, you'll see, holy cow, how much have I grown? And you're actually winning way more than most people, way more than who you used to be, because you're proud of your effort. If you get up every day and you're proud of your effort, your life will change, your business will change. Like every day for the next year, do something that makes you proud of your effort in your business, in your relationship, proud of your effort. You tried your very best today. Your life will be dramatically different. But it's because you're so focused on winning. You're so focused on the results. But then you play small because you don't want to risk losing. You don't want to risk failing. You don't want to risk looking like an idiot. You have to if you want the life that you're after. Michael Jordan missed more shots than most people. You're going to fail at most things. Most of my videos suck and don't go anywhere. It's the best. Get up, try again. Be proud of your effort every single day. Now I've got a really special bonus clip that I think you're going to enjoy. But before that, question of the day, I want to know, what are you afraid to fail at in front of other people? Let me know in the comments below.
Sometimes you get overwhelmed. There's just too many things going on and you start to feel like you're getting beat, like you're losing the battle. And when that happens to me, what I like to do is I like to go on the hardcore offense. So I just call it a sprint. I will sprint hard. I'll take the things that I have to get done for work and I will just pile them up and I will work 2 or 3, 12, 16, 18-hour days to get caught up. It's a lot better for me to suffer hard for 3 days and grind than to suffer the continual burden that's weighing on your back for months on end. Don't let that happen. If you get a little bit behind and you need to get caught up, hit the turbo button, go hard for 3 or 4 days, get yourself where you need to be.
Your parents were looking for 40 grand. It doesn't pay for anything today. So you need to change the way you think. How many of you were taught when you ate, when mama brought you a meal, she said this, she brought you the meal, threw it on the plate and said, eat it all. How many were told that? You know what she was trying to tell you? Don't waste money. That's what she was trying to say. What she was really saying is, I don't know how to make more money. She was really saying there's a shortage of money. Eat it all. There's people in China starving. How many of you got that message every day? How many of you, when you walked out of your bedroom, your mama said, turn off those lights? What was she telling you? I don't know how to get new money. That's what she was telling you. My dad died when I was 10. My mom was left to bring up 5 kids. Okay? And those are the messages I got every day. The same message was this: contract, get small, back up, protect yourself. I can't win anything like this. I cannot succeed for my family like this. I do not want my kids to see me like this. I want my kids to see me on attack. right? Confidence in the marketplace. How do you get confidence? You read, man. You guys got to read, okay? The average American reads less than one book a year. Half those books are romance novels. Now, I don't have my books with me today, but I've written 4 books since 2009 for this new economy. I wrote those books for me. I didn't write them for other people. I did not write them to get known. I wrote those books because I was trying to figure out, how do I get myself out of this problem?
And if you want Gary V's advice on how to do what you love, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
I was not capable of being a student because of my deep passion for entrepreneurship.